Welcome back. Now here we are going to discuss the next data type, that is a string. Basically, a string is simply a collection of character. What it is simply a collection of character, a sequence of characters. Now it can be a single character also. It can be a collection of character to form a word. It can be a collection of character to form multiple words. Okay. So a string is basically a collection of character, and those characters will be enclosed either within a pair of single or double quotes. Okay. Means to represent a string we make use of single quotes or double quotes, and within the pair of single quotes or double quotes we may write whatever string we want. So this is what a string is. Now the string that we use occupies a continuous space in memory, right? Occupies a continuous space in memory. Suppose if I write name equals to Python. Now here Python is a string enclosed within double quotes, and it is having 1 2 3 4 5 6 characters. Okay, so what will happen in memory? A 6 consecutive blocks will be allocated, and each block will contain each individual letter, that is P, Y, T, H, O, N, and all these blocks will be in contiguous memory. Contiguous memory here means that each block will be placed consecutively to each other. First block and then just into the next memory location, second block, third block, right? So all those blocks will be placed one after another. This is how the string is represented in memory. Now to access the individual characters of the string, we make use of index, right? We make use of index with the name of the string. Suppose if we want to access the first character, that is P, so what we are going to do is we are going to write the name of a variable, and within the pair of square brackets we will be writing the index number. Here the index number starts from 0 and it goes up to the length minus 1, right? It goes up to the length minus 1. This is the range of the index. So the P is the first character of the string, so it will be stored on the 0th index, right? It will be stored on the 0th index. So the name 0 here will extract the first character, that is P. This is how we can extract all individual characters of a string. Now when we access the characters starting from the index number 0 to length minus 1, this is known as forward indexing. Okay, this technique is known as forward indexing. And we have another technique, that is backward indexing. Now what is backward indexing? Backward indexing is done in negative numbers, right? The index numbers are negative numbers. When we talk about the 0th index in forward direction, the negative number here will be minus 6, that is 0 minus length of the string, right? So what is the length of the string here is? It is 6. So 0 minus 6 gives you minus 6. So this is the backward indexing technique. So minus 6 will represent P here, means name, the variable's name, and minus 6 as an index. This will also access the first character, that is P, means the name of 0 and name of minus 6, both index numbers 0 and minus 6 are pointing to P. Now this will increase to minus 5, that is minus 6 plus 1. The next consecutive block will be accessed by minus 5 as an index in backward direction, and it will go up to minus 1. So this is how the indexing is done. Two-way indexing here is done in Python, forward indexing and backward indexing. So this is all about a string. Now the most important point is that strings are immutable. Immutable means the in place value of a string cannot be changed. That is, once the value is assigned to a variable, now suppose if I want to change here the third index number value, that is h, to some other character. Now this is not possible. We can assign the whole string, whole another string to the variable name, it will be done, but changing the particular character of a particular index is not possible because strings are immutable. The in place value cannot be changed, right? Here the strings are immutable type. Now one function is used, that is length function, to calculate the length of the string. Suppose if I simply write length and here in within bracket if I give name as an argument, so what will be the result we will get is 6. That is the length of the string. Okay, so keep in mind that the lowest index number is 0 and the maximum index number is length minus 1. Okay, so here the maximum index number is 5. So this is the basic concept of a string. Now when we talk about string literals are simply the values that are enclosed within the single quotes, within the pair of double quotes, or it can also be represented within the pair of triple quotes. Now what is the difference between triple quotes and single quotes and double quotes? When we are representing a single line string, it can be represented in single quotes or double quotes. But if we want to represent a multi-line string, so in that case we make use of triple quotes. See here, okay, here I have just written hello Python and in two different lines, hello and then enter key is being pressed and then I have written Python. So in this is an example of multi-line string, two lines are here. Okay, so this multi-line string can only be represented using the triple quotes, right? But if only a single line is there, then we can make use of single or double quotes. That's it. There is one more method to represent multi-line string. Okay, we can make use of double quotes also and single quotes also. And the moment we want to change the line, instead of pressing the enter key, what we can do is we can just insert an escape sequence, that is \n. This \n represents a new line. This is a new line escape sequence. So this is also a way to represent a multi-line string using \n. Now what will be the length of the string in this case? Hello is a 5 letter. Okay, Python is a 6 characters. So 6 plus 5 goes to 11. But here one \n is also inserted. So this escape sequence will be also counted as one character. So the total length will be 5 plus 1 plus 6, that is 12. So here the total length of the string will be 12. Now in the next line, in the next example, again I have written the same thing, hello Python. 5 characters are here in hello, 6 are here in Python. But still when you will be calculating the length of the string text1, it will again give you 12 as a result. Why so? Because here you have pressed enter key and this enter key also is counted as one character, end of line character. So again this one character will be counted, it will be included in the length of the string, that is 6 plus 5 plus 1, it will be also here treated as 12. Length of the string will be here also 12.
Now let us discuss the working of a string practically. Let us start with the variable name str and store a string in the variable name str. I have taken the string codies, right? So now the variable name str is having a value codies. Let us check the content of the str. Simply write str and press enter key. What the content is stored in the str will be printed on the screen. You can also make use of print function, and within the print function simply write the variable name and the content will be displayed on the screen. Right here codies is displayed on the screen. Need not to worry about the print function, that how it works, what is the complexity behind it. We will be discussing it later in the input output module. Right now, just focus on that how it is used and what is the value it is printing on the screen, right? Now suppose if we want to access the individual characters of a string str, you can simply make use of the index number, placed it within the square bracket. Suppose if I write str of 0, what it will print? It will print the character on the 0th index, that is the first character. Here C is printed on the screen. If I write str of 3, then what it will print? It will print the fourth character, because third index points to the fourth character and the fourth character is E, right? So this is how individual characters of a string can be accessed, and this technique is of forward direction, right? This indexing is forward indexing. We can also make use of backward indexing. So in place of 0, if we want to access the first character, in place of 0, what we can make use of? 0 minus length of the string, right? In backward direction, it will be 0 minus length of the string. So here the length of the string is 7. Code is of 7 character. So 0 minus 7 will be minus 7. And here minus 7 will print again the first character, that is C, right? It means in forward direction, 0th index is equivalent to minus 7 in this case in backward direction. So this is how forward direction and backward direction works, right? Now, if we want to check the length of the string, we can make use of the function length str within the bracket, and it will simply return the length of the string, that is 7. So 7 is the length of the string, right? Now, if we want to make use of multi-line string, what we can do is we can simply place a \n character in between the two string that we want to print on different line, right? So here I have simply inserted \n in between hello and codies, right? So it means hello and codies will be printed on two separate lines, okay? Because \n is a special escape sequence. It is a new line character. So when inserted in between the two strings, it simply changes the line. But what if you will simply use the variable name here to access the value? Here it will not print it on the two different lines. See, it is printed in the same line, and in between \n is also printed. Why? Because here simply you have using this variable name to access the content. If you want to exactly print it on the two different lines, make use of print function, right? Print, and within it write the name of the variable str. See, now the same content is printed on two different lines. So it is print function that is taking the \n as a new line character, and instead of printing the \n, it is simply changing the line, right? So this is how multi-line string works. We can also make use of multi-line string by placing the entire content within triple quotes, right? So here I have written hello. Now instead of making use of \n, just press enter key and write the next string whatever you want. Okay, so I have simply made use of hello codies as a string, and after this the triple quotes are closed. Now the str is having the string hello codies, right? Again, if you are making use of simple a variable name to print the content on this command shell, it will print it on the same line with \n inserted in between. But if you make use of print function to print the variable name str, content of the str on the screen, now it will print it on two different lines. Again, I repeat, print function is a function that is interpreting \n or the enter key as an escape sequence, and then it is converting it and printing it on two different lines. If you will simply make use of the string variable name on the command shell to print the content, it will not print on two different lines. It will simply insert the \n character in between, right? Now just check the length of the string now. After the \n is inserted, now what will be the length of the string? Hello is of 5 character, codies is of 7 character. So 7 plus 5 goes to 12. Now backslash n is inserted in between. This backslash n is also treated as one character, that is end of line character. So the complete length of the string will be 13. See here, length of the string, the value returned is 13, right? Now this was the check of length function. Now let us see the use of concatenation operator. Suppose I am having a value str1 and the value assigned to str1 is hello, okay, and str2 is having a value codies, right? So two different strings are present in str1 hello, in str2 codies. Now what I am going to do is str3 equals to str1 plus str2. Simply I have added the two string str1 and str2 and stored it in the third string, that is str3. Now what will be the value of str3? Of course it will be hello codies. See here. So this is how string concatenation works. Plus operator, it is not adding two numbers. Here it is acting as a concatenation operator, right? And then after comes the replication operator. Suppose the value of str1 was hello, so str1 into 3, what it will do? It will replicate the content of the str1 thrice, that is hello, hello and hello. See here, 3 times hello is being printed on the screen, right? So this is how the replication operator works. Now this was the end of this video. In the next video, we'll be discussing about variable declaration. Till then, take care. Goodbye.